So first off, you committed to Florida under the previous staff. How would you rate your pledge or commitment? How strong is it now under the current staff?
I would say it's a 10 right now. I really love that new staff. Love Coach Napier, Coach Raymond. I just loved it when I went down there. It still feels like home down there, maybe a little bit even more with the new coaching staff. I just love all their energy and organization down there. I love it.
Yeah, and you say even more. What's changed in the positive way? Why would you say that?
It just feels, whenever you get down there, you can just feel the culture's different. A little bit more urgency, more organization. Just it feels like a little bit more effort going into it, like as a whole. And everybody's on the same page and getting Florida back where it should be on the top. So I just really loved it down there.
Okay. And you had a chance to visit Florida in January, get to know the new coaches. So what were those conversations like? What did they have to say to you? What was their message?
Just stick with them, because whenever everything first went down, they were really focused on getting that 2022 class ready, because all the decommit, they're just focused on getting that back together. They just wanted me to stick with them and then be patient, and that's what happened. And now it's just the relationships have been great. I mean, they just telling me how they're going to turn this program around, get it back where it's supposed to be. So.
Okay, and we talked about the new staff a little bit, but in a word or a sentence, how would you describe your first impression, or what you feel like, what comes to mind when you think of them?
I would say that's a tough one. Probably urgent.
Okay.
Urgent, because they really like up the urgency, because not everything's sluggish and whatever. It's like, okay, come on, let's go. We about to turn everything around. So I really just love that about them.
Awesome. Okay, and then in terms of projectability, I know you can play all over, but how do you see things of what position you might fit at there?
Probably either like a corner, like inside corner, or outside corner. Maybe even a little bit of safety. It just all depends on if I stop growing or not, because I've grown a lot over these last years. So it just depends.
I was going to say, back in May, I think we're about the same height.
Yeah, so. I know. It's crazy. I just shot up. I don't know. Just getting a lot of sleep, I guess.
Sure. I mean, what's the growth spurt been like, height, weight? Like, how's it changed for you in the past year or so?
I would say last year I was like 5'11 and a half, 6 foot, and now I'm like 6'1", 190, 195. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, I've been in the weight room a lot. I've been working a lot, so it's like really paying off.
Awesome. Okay, and your relationship with Chief Borders, what's he told you about how things are at Florida, what it's been like there for him?
They're working. That's what he's telling me. He's loving it down there. He tells me they're working. I mean, he's just focused on doing his part and turning the program around, and he's loving it down there.
Sweet. Okay. And what other programs are you in contact with, or do you have any campus visits planned coming up? What's going on there?
I haven't really scheduled all my visits yet, but I have been in contact with Florida State. Just recently picked up that offer, Georgia State, Alabama, Auburn, and a couple more. I can't really remember all of them, but there's just a couple of them that's been reaching out recently.
Yeah, okay. And then now for some questions I've got for you. At Trinity, you had a killer year.
Yes, sir.
How are you going to, now that you've had some time to think about it, have you gotten the ring yet?
We haven't, but I have seen it yet, and it's crazy.
That's awesome.
It's beautiful.
So you've had some time, now to kind of look back on it. How are you going to remember that year and remember it from your perspective?
It was just, we had a crazy senior class. It's a private school. We've all been playing together since 6th and 7th grade, and that was the goal and the dream back in middle school when Coach Alex at first came over there, and for us to fulfill it for those seniors there last year, it was just an amazing feeling. I just love that team. I mean, but now I have to focus on leading, because I'm a senior now, leading our new team, our new squad, and trying to go repeat in the 4A.
Sweet. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Up to 4A now.
Yes, sir.
Wow. Okay. Awesome. And then for you, in terms of your overall game right now, when you break things down, what do you feel like are some of your strengths, things that are going well for you?
I really feel like my ball skills are really improved. My hands and my speed, my balance, control over my body. So, I mean, I just feel like I've grown overall as a player in the last year.
Sweet. Aaron,
yes,
thank
sir.
you for your time.
Yes, sir.